Okay, I play Tamanuk, the verbally challenged Goliath shaman.
You
Only
guys are
speaks
going at it
very
already.
few words in giant. Follows the Dragonborn, and is rather mysterious. Oh, my spirit companion is a spectral penguin named Boom. That is all.
Alright, I'm Heavy. I play
Boom.
Batista Xavier Washburn the 14th,
Jesus
human paladin,
Christ, that huge ass name.
and somewhat the leader of the group, I would guess, and somewhat of a fairly good healer.
Are you playing out in the damn swamp tonight, sir?
Well, swamps, where?
All I hear is like crickets in the background. And locusts and everything. Is the rapture happening over in Ohio? Is there something that we need to know about?
Yeah, he's sitting on the back porch.
Nice.
Yeah, I got the laptop open and on the back porch. Saw
And a six-pack of beer.
Nice.
six-pack of beer, little fireflies going off. Pretty cool.
Boy, you guys are... That game must be worth a lot of money or something.
I'm Evan Thrax. I play Shamash, a Dragonborn fighter.
Is that like a super rare game or something? That's crazy. You guys are just going to town, like, right off the bat.
You up, Willie?
David?
Hello.
I'm Zaven.
Oh.
I play a human bard, ending slavers, clearing out towers, and kicking ass.
No long walks on the beach this week?
Not this week.
Oh my gosh.
Can't wait to get back to Loudwater to romance Lady Moonfire.
Are you feeling under the weather like I am, Zaven?
He got
I'm
sand
alright.
in his crack the last time he was on the beach.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little under the weather tonight, so... But nonetheless, we're
all
play,
gonna
so-
die.
We are. I think I'm definitely dying, so... yeah.
You caught my internet virus. That's what it was. I wasn't feeling good, so I can't pass it on to you.
That's insane. Look,
Internet zombies.
that game must be totally rare because Gimlet and Make You Twitch are just bidding the shit out of that game. It's up to like 500 points already. That's insane.
I is Warhook. I play Melik, the tiefling sorcerer, and I like to collect specimens on my free time. And kind of like, I would say like the Walking Dead governor, having heads and fish tanks type specimens.
Whoa.
But anyways, at last we left our druid band of misfits. We were come upon the Draigdurroch Tower. That's a large tower covered in ice. We came up to this path, and there were statues. And Melik, in his infinite wisdom, decided to torch one of the statues, and then these constructs came out of the statues and attacked us. And then this big, huge thing came out to the wall, like the Kool-Aid man breaking through the wall, and attacked us some more. We defeated all the things, and we noticed where the path went in, there was a door, so we melted the ice and entered the door and started exploring the rooms. There's portals to the Fey world, and then as we left, there was footsteps heading down the stairs. And that's it.
And there you go. So you guys are on the first floor of Draigdurroch Tower. You guys have explored it a little bit. You found out a little bit about the area. You know, the floor, has it's sort of like a sort of semi-hazardous terrain. You can get normal movement, but you think if you do any kind of tactical maneuvers like charging, or if you do any kind of quick movement, you think that there could be a little bit of skill involved. So you do notice that about the area. The Draigdurroch didn't have a Martha Stewart type of eye for decor and everything, but I mean, he's got quite a lot of trinkets and trophies, especially of like gargoyles and other little demon statues that line the walls and everything up at the top near the ceiling. So he did have seems like he had sort of an infatuation on stuff like that. Now, when you guys were exploring around, you guys did notice that there were several fireplaces, and actually the oven as well had what looked to be a blue iridescent light coming, and there was basically frozen flames, and you were able to determine that it was basically a portal to another world, probably the Fey world. And as you guys were looking around the bottom floor, all of a sudden you started to hear some footsteps coming down from the top. And that is basically where we left off. I'm going to put you guys back on the map. And we're going to continue here. Alright. So, Walian, you can hear the sounds on both sets of stairs that are going up. You can turn around and you can literally see what appears to be like a fey creature running down the stairs. And the thing about this, though, Walian, is it's not your typical type of fey creature. It looks like it's been sort of enhanced by another plane or another world as well, like we had talked about last time. So it looks like it does have, even though it is a fey creature, it looks like it's been touched possibly by the plane of cold. I mean, that's kind of like a no-brainer, just because of everything that's going on with the coldness and everything. And also what you notice, which is to your left, your character's left, as he's facing the door, which is truly to the east, he actually notices that the blue iridescent light, you notice that you saw a flash as well, and you hear something possibly coming from that room as well, possibly another creature or something like that. So there's no elements of surprise because of the amount of time it took the actual creatures to get down the stairs. So I'm not going to give them a round of surprise or anything like that. But you do notice that there was also a flash of light coming from this area over here as well, Walian. Heavy, you as well. You're by this door, which is open. Also, Tomanuk, you see flashes of light as well. You see sort of like, they're almost like explosions of light. And you notice something from this room over here. Let me ping. You see light coming from this way. Also, Heavy, more so than Tomanuk, you also notice that there was a flash of light behind you as well. And, last but not least, Melik. The room that you're in, you notice this, I mean, and Shamash as well. You notice that the fireplace literally, basically just spit up what appears to be a little miniature archon. And he is an iridescent blue in color. And it basically looks like a little walking pile of ice. So there you go. You actually have visual contact, and he actually made sort of like a staticky noise, Shamash and Melik, and this thing just basically popped right out of the portal, and it is coming for you. So let's go ahead and do an initiative, and now you have creatures coming down the stairs, and it looks like at least one of the fireplaces actually has a small archon coming out of it. So this is where we're at. So we're gonna roll some initiatives now. Actually, I have quite a few initiatives to roll, so you guys need to kind of bear with me for just about 30 seconds to a minute or so.
You gotta open the turn
I thought you were
tracker.
gonna say 30 minutes.
No, definitely not 30 minutes, so I need just a second.
So does Walian see the creatures coming down the stairs as well? Did he say that, Walian?
Yep, there's some demons coming.
Get all those high rolls out of the way.
Oh my god, I just noticed that. 20, 20, 21, and 12. Holy crap.
Have a few ties. 3 ties.
Yeah, right. Stand by, almost done. Everybody doing alright tonight? Oh my goodness. Let's put this
Right
in descending order.
And this is the first wave out of 40.
So I'm not seeing my... Interesting. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters. I see the archons. I see the
There's
fays.
2 below me, yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't...
What, you don't see the Dracolich?
No, I don't actually.
Yeah, he's hiding over in the corner. He'll be out in a moment.
Alright, so I'll just play those by ear at the end of every round. So, okay. So it looks like Tomanuk, you're up first. You got the edge on everyone, everything. So what are you doing, Tomanuk? You're kind of a little distraught. You're starting to see a bunch of little blue men. Well, you can see the one to your right. You saw him flash out of that fireplace there, so that kind of freaked you out a little bit. Arr.
Arr. He will yell out to Walian. Spearman!
Oh, he's talking a lot more now.
He's stepping out of his comfort zone.
He is. Oh, I forgot to add the dead guys, the undead blue guys as well. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, hold the door, we're going out.
So I will just wait for him and then pat Batista on the shoulder and sort of nudge him towards the room where Shamash and Malik is. And I will move in. And Boom flies in and stands on the table.
Looks like we got one behind us, Tomanuk.
And when Tomanuk barges in, he sees one of these blue guys stepping out.
Yeah. You've actually seen lots of ice archons where you're from in the north, so
Oh, I have.
yeah, you're definitely familiar with I'm not even going to let you make you do a perception check or any kind of arcane history
just
check.
about to ask for a better description, but okay. They are basically just very icy constructs.
Pretty much, yes.
Then.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
basically made of ice.
And it looks very, very menacing.
Yes, but it's a small creature. It's not like it's it's still medium by 4E standards, but it's not a huge hulking type of, umbral beast type of archon. This is
I
sort of
should
like a
have used
mini-me.
another word.
Yeah.
What I meant is he looks like he's prone to violence. He looks violent.
Oh, absolutely. Seeing that his arm is literally has a hammers attached to the end of his arms, basically like an ice club. Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. I will cast Defending Strike.
What's up, Amon?
That's 17 versus Reflex.
The 17
Oh.
versus reflex is a
This
hit. On which one?
Come.
Yes,
That
that's a
could
hit.
be. Right.
That is a hit.
This is a nice retrained power, so I don't know it in my head, so I have to look at the card real quick.
How's everyone in the stream tonight?
Boom strikes out with his beak and just pecks at him.
Well, he pecks at him enough to where he shatters, actually, into a ton of pieces. Psh! Actually, the first several pecks actually makes them shatter. Although you still see the fireplace does seem like it's got a sort of like a pulse to it now, just not a steady blue glow like it had before. It seems like it's sort of has like a blue pulsing light to it as well. So it looks like the portal, you just kind of determine that it looks active.
Okay.
And that goes for basically Melik and Shamash and Tom, especially you, Melik, because you and Walian had the successful arcane checks last week, if I'm not mistaken, and you can actually literally tell that this portal is definitely active, and it definitely is live now. All right, so Dominic, you're done.
I am done.
First Archon is smashed into a ton of pieces. I'm taking him off of the turn order. Alright, next up is I've got an Ice Archon, and I'm going to move some moves and scream for some fresh meat. And he comes around the corner, sees Batista, and takes a swipe at Batista.
Holding my shield up, I will block.
Hopefully you will not block. I mean,
if
not
you
to
block
sound
the
mean
damage,
or anything, yeah,
twice.
but... Alright, a 21 versus armor class. I'm pretty sure that's a miss.
Miss.
Oh, in fact, yeah, that's alright. What is your AC?
24.
24? Yeah, I would have missed anyway, so... Yep, you're good to go. You're okay? Alright. Next up is Walian.
Alrighty. So are you guys running into the back rooms there to funnel them? Is that what's going on here?
Are you yelling?
Are you
Yeah, I'll
metagaming
yell
this
it.
a chance?
All I heard was so I mean,
Malik, Smash, and Dominic are in the room to, well, see, they're right, so our right. I see one behind me, and I got one on me.
Yeah, you actually, the position that you're in right there, Walian, in your original spot, yeah, you could literally, you could see that Archon kind of blitz up to Batista and try to attack him.
all right. Well, I may provoke an attack of opportunity to do this, so I'll make your day, David.
You will definitely make my day. Because I'm thinking, wow, if he charges to the back, he's going to take
Like
an
that.
attack of opportunity any way he looks at it. So I'll be more than happy to give you that attack of opportunity
Alright, so swing at me.
with a 47 versus armor
Oh,
class.
that's a
kidding.
miss, because I happen to get a plus 50 to AC against opportunity attack.
I figured you'd like that, dude.
There's the half level kicking in there.
The half level kicking in there for the 50. I just got that. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Alright, that is a 19 versus armor class.
That is a miss by 1.
I figured it probably was. So there you go. You dodged the blow of the fey creature.
So this was 20 feet, and then I got 2 more spaces, but I can't get past Melik, so I'll just move into the corner. And then I will...
Get into the fetal position and start
Yep.
crying.
I will, let's start out slow here. I'll Vicious Mockery the Archon that attacked Batista.
Okay.
That is a crit.
Yeah, it sure is. He basically explodes. The psychic damage just makes his head explode. I'm not... and he basically crumbles into a thousands and thousands of shards of ice.
I'm going to sing a song about the brave people running away from the Archons that are exploding under the Bard's attack.
I hate the cold.
Alright, I'm done.
Alright. Alright. Shmash, you're up. You can see another Archon barreling towards you. Batista, the 14th, Xavier Washburn, and Wayland. Nice crit, by the way, Wayland. Way to open up the night.
Starting out the night well.
Yeah, I hear you.
Shamash is going to turn around and step by Melik.
Oh, David, I still have control over Shamash, so I could actually
Oh, that's
see
right.
from
Yeah.
it. I just noticed now that he stepped out.
Okay.
So kindly leave that on.
Oh, yeah, sure I will. There you go. You still have control. Not. It's nice having
Okay.
a line of sight for 2 different characters, isn't it?
Well, at least I was honorable.
You were. I meant to take that off at the end of last week as well, but
All right, that's all Shamash is going to do with that corner there. He can't swing yet, so he's just going to wait.
all right. Melik, what are you doing, good sir?
Noticing that the fireplace glowing, pulsing,
Mhm.
I would like to look at the portal that I'm assuming is a portal now, since someone came out of it.
Mhm.
See if
You
there's
saw
a
it
way to
happen,
turn
too.
it off.
I will allow you to do an arcane check if you'd like to
Alright.
do something like that. Very nice. I like that, Melik. I will allow you to do that with your free action for sure. I'm going to set a DC of a 15 because now that he knows the...
And that's a 30.
Wow, that's a 30. Holy crap, that's really nice. You think that there are going to be more coming out of this thing, and you think that it can either be, you think 3 things with a roll like that. You know that it can be delayed. You sort of like you can sort of mess with, and you see some glowing runes on the ice and stuff like that as well. You know, the frozen ice. You think that you can come up with a possible solution to delaying this. You think that you can destroy it. You actually, you know, you can destroy it, and it won't kill, and you know that it won't kill everyone because it just doesn't have that type of power. And thirdly, you know that it can probably be disarmed as well with some kind of combination. Now, here's the thing. You think that it is going to require not only you, but probably the skills of someone else in particular, aka the bard. So, because you both are basically versed in traps and mechanisms and devices and shit like this, so you think with you two working together, you could possibly turn this thing off and shut it down, or just destroy it, flat out destroy it, or delay it. So that choice is up to you guys. So there you go. There's your free action. It was a big free action. Go. What else you doing?
Right. I will,
Fucking 30 roll.